now time for the first event, competitive Quidditch. Quidditch is a long-time fan-favorite game mode that has undergone several iterations and improvements in Rocket League. The first version, a faithful recreation of the arenas from the Harry Potter movies, was released by a now-retired mapmaker named Renaissance in January of 2019. A beautifully made, streamlined reimagination of the Quidditch map was released a few months later by GLH, a true legend of the Rocket League modding scene, who now maintains the Alpha Console plugin for Bacchus mod. A year later, in May of 2020, the incredibly talented Jadek released his take on Quidditch, opting to embed the goals in the walls rather than having freestanding rings, as well as adding a number of areas which launch the ball into the air. This resulted in a much faster pace and high-scoring version of the game. Since then, Jadek has done the heavy lifting in collaborations such as Panic's Air Race, My Among Us in Rocket League, and the Eversax Dribble Challenge. In this version of Quidditch, players will use spells to help guide the ball into one of 3 goals on the opponent's side. The goals increase from 1 to 3 points from the lowest to highest ring. May the best clan win.
Corelli, we're in for such a treat.
We are indeed, James. And take a sip for me over there as we get into this Quidditch. It's going to be an interesting one. Thank you. Shout out to all the modders here who worked very, very hard on these maps. They look absolutely gorgeous. I want to just shout that out here in the beginning. But I think for the gameplay coming up, it's going to be very important to point out in this Quidditch matchup that boost is unlimited, and that there are 2 sets of launchers. One in the middle that can shoot players up into the air along with the ball, and the launchers in the back towards the rings can only shoot the ball up into the air. So some strategy, some opportunity for teams and for the players by themselves to showcase themselves.
And some fantastic additions. If you've played modded game modes, I've played the Quidditch game mode before when they had the rings be out in the field, similar to the stadium map in Rocket League, where the goal is out in the middle of the field. And I don't know if you caught it on the video, but now the ring's embedded into the wall, which is going to make for a much higher scoring, faster paced game. And on top of that, it's important to note the height of the rings.
Yeah.
That determines how many points that you get. You score on the highest ring, it's 3 points. The second highest is 2, and the lowest is 1 point. So there will be additional strategy on top of those launchers on which goal that you defend and which goal you strike for. So we'll see how the players take that into consideration.
It's going to be fast-paced. I mean, we already saw them in the warm-up. I mean, you and I saw them in the warm-up. They were quick. A lot of high-flying plays into the air. The ceiling is a little bit higher as well. So very excited to see pro players take to the field here. Our pro knights, I should say. Take to the field, take to the battlefield, and play some Quidditch. I'm excited.
Yes, the teams are preparing for battle as we speak. But as you know, Quidditch, a very complicated game mode, one that requires much planning, precision, and also preparation. And fortunately, we have the best of the best doing all of that, and we are ready for the first game in our Quidditch showdown, Corelli.
Look at that Gold Rush logo right in the middle. These are beautiful maps. They're little eggs hovering in the wooden stands as well, hovering, waiting to see these knights joust in the air.
Yes, and Corelli, I believe it is the appropriate time to say the famous words. Let the games begin! Huzzah! Thank you.
Was that Dazerin in the back?
It's King Dazerin.
King
yes.
Dazerin, excuse me. King Dazerin.
Yes, I serve in the courts of King Dazerin.
A fine
as his royal
lord.
Advisor.
A fine lord he is. As we get underway here. Game 1 of Quidditch. Manfield Knights take it on Stockton Clan.
You see that these cars, when imbued with magic, float through the air in an unnatural way, and a monster will score a 2-pointer.
And you know, I think it's going to be taking some getting used to here. This ball has a little extra on it. And this one getting away from roll is that one sneaks into 2-pointers. So it's going to be 2-0 here in the beginning for Manfield Knights.
The Manfield Knights land the first blow. Will it prove to be the fatal one, or is it just a glancing blow?
Surely a glancing blow this early on, my lord.
Well, we will find out. See the speed of the ball rolled is going for 3! A narrow miss.
A good attempt by the knight. See what Jacob can do. Oh, this one
Off
might
the
just
ceiling.
bounce in for 3. No. Too low. Good defense by the Stockton clan, but they're feeling a lot of pressure.
You can see Jacob, the Celtic warrior, having a 4-leafed clover, popping his card.
Just needing that luck, and maybe that's what you need here in Renaissance time. That's maybe all you got in Quidditch is a little bit of luck. Oh,
Speed of play, it really is a much faster game, Corelli.
that ball definitely moving. There's those back boosters throwing that ball back up into the air. Haven't really seen anyone use that middle one to their advantage. That's the one you can use your car. This is a dangerous shot, easily cleared by a Rapid, turning into a shot on the other side.
And you're seeing a strategy take place. Adam covering his backboard, and then Rapid was on the wall as well. It looks like teams early on opting for that full-time defender to guard the rings.
I've noticed a lot of players, they're coming off the ceiling, and since they have unlimited boost, they've kind of just been floating in midair, waiting for this ball to come across and using a flip to get to it as well. Uh-oh. Those bounces.
We're approaching the halfway point. And still that two-pointer proving to be the difference so far. The keepers playing a solid game.
A couple of good opportunities, though, for Stockton Clan. They're getting a hang of it, and I've noticed they've been keeping a man on the back wall on their own side quite a bit to just protect. You're seeing a lot of goaltending happen from the Stockton side. They just haven't been able to break through.
We'll see how the counterattack comes out. Almost a three-pointer!
What?
It hits off the three-point ring!
No. Oh, my.
And the egg peasants in the stand cannot believe it!
Oh, my goodness. They might whip out the tomatoes after that. Oh, my.
Shot Adam!
What?
He hits the three!
What a bullet! Even though those haven't been invented yet. Adam! Perfectly placed, and there's just nothing Manfield Knights can do about it. The Knights scrambling. And that
Like
just,
a trebuchet, Corelli.
I was about to say, it just catapults them into the lead here.
Yes, I don't know what this bullet is. But like a stone being hurled from the trebuchet, and a two-pointer! Manfield Knights get back out on top.
Oh.
Jacob, the Celtic warrior, lands a gruesome blow.
And what a touch from Jacob to put that one on target. Manfield Knights fight back for another two-pointer and a 4-3 game. No way. Oh, Lion Blaze! Sniping the top ring again! What a shot!
And you're starting to see the players get comfortable now. They understand the mechanics of the game. Lion Blaze hitting it just hard enough, sniping that ring.
Wow.
So even though both teams have scored twice, we have a pair of three-pointers for the Stockton clan. And another coming out from Lion Blaze, who's hitting his stride.
Oh my, Lion Blaze. Another just quality touch into the two-pointer ring. Stockton clan pulling away now, up by 4.
And I see King Smellsworth in the goldrushgg ballroom, talking amongst the people, letting them know that his clan is the best clan, and it seems to be the case. We approach the final minute, according to this sand timepiece I have on my desk.
Trickling down. This could be a good shot. Almost a three-pointer. Manfield Knights, they need something. As they're going to need at least 2 scores here.
Oh, there's a shot. I was heading right for the 3-point ring.
Here comes Jacob. Maybe another touch. Can he get back to it? That's a tough one. Oh my, Jacob, he does. That would have been a highlight.
And I'm surprised we haven't seen more double taps off the wall trying to get a bounce shot off the ceiling. Because with how fast the ball goes, those ceiling bounces might be a little more difficult to defend.
Yeah. I think that bounciness kind of interferes with player speed, catching up to it. But you're seeing these guys are getting the hang of it. They figured it out. 10 seconds left. It does feel like Manfield Knights just don't have enough. Their horses.
Oh, another off the ring.
Oh, I think that'll do it. Stockton Clan, a couple of great shots here. As I think that Lion Blaze will get one more for the road. But my goodness, he has just been stellar here in game one.
And why doesn't the Manfield Knights do this kind of shooting on the opponent ring? You wonder.
Wow.
Brilliant first game. And this is a best of 3. So It is not over just yet. This series still could go at least one more game, maybe even 2, if the Manfield Knights bounce back. But the Manfield Knights, you saw them, Corelli, going for the 2-point rings, whereas the Smellsworth clan, they were fighting for it all. The Stockton clan, I should say. Yeah. Going for those 3-point shots, hitting multiple.
I don't think really anyone... Did we get a 1-pointer in that at all? I don't think we did. I think it was all 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, it kind of makes sense, too, with the way the physics are, the bounciness of the ball. It seems to go higher. Players are just shooting higher as well. A couple of great shots here from the Stockton clan. The Manfield Knights, I don't know. They need to, I don't know, get new armor or something. Right now, it's just not working for them.
And they need the breastplate stretcher. They didn't seem comfortable in that game. So we will go to the second game in the series in just a moment. And honestly, judging by that, I feel like Lion Blaze, he's feeling most comfortable out of all the players out there right now.
He looked right at home. And honestly, I'm not shocked to see it, but I would have expected a little bit more out of out of Adam, honestly. Didn't see a lot of him. And still, Lion Blaze, though, looked fantastic. Roll Diz was locking it down on the backside as well. And you saw that. I think both teams kind of employed that tactic, kind of having just like an ant on the wall, a bug on the wall to make sure that those rings were covered because the game switches even faster than a normal Rocket League game.
And one thing that's always fun watching these professional squires battle out there on the Rocket League battlefield is that they adapt very quickly. And these game modes, ones they're probably not too familiar with. So as the day goes on, as the matches continue, expect to see the play evolve and the strategies evolve. So we saw a few three-pointer shots this game, but who knows what will be in store for us this second game.
And we saw that in the first game, too. I mean, we saw some good adaptations in the first couple of minutes from both sides. So one game down, I'm interested to see how these teams now come in with at least one game of experience against each other and really getting to figure out how this game mode works.
So we're waiting on a single squire right now to get into the second game. As soon as they are back, we will roll into the game. And we just thank you for your patience as you sit here waiting for us to start the game. Because I know, Corelli, whenever you go to a fair like this, that's what the people want.
Absolutely.
To start the game chance, that's what they want.
That's what they want. And, if they take too long or if it's a bad performance, you know what they do? Do you know what they do, James?
The tomatoes start coming out.
The tomatoes start coming out. And I might have one. I might have to whip one out. If I have to, I will. I'll bring out a whole batch of tomatoes. If it takes too long, whoever it is, I'll throw one right on their monitor and make sure that
you are a man of the people.
I do it for you. I do it for the peasants in chat as well.
Yes, the peasantry. The peasantry that Sir Noble Corelliman will represent. But we will have this game hopefully kicking off in just a moment. We're still waiting for that squire to get here. Yes, Nightmare mode 0-0. He's a man of the people, no doubt. So we'll just wait, and I'll take a sip from my mug, my chalice.
We could talk about some other of the other challenges that we have, the other contests, I should say. Beach volleyball is actually a really, really fun one. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. And that's, I think, like a fan favorite in the modding community and people who play a lot of the modded custom maps. Volleyball is like, I mean, even in the normal game, that one was one that people begged for from Psionics for so long. So it's great to see that one be developed by some modders, Durzo and Mr. Phil. And that one's, I think, going to be extra fun. We got to see a little glimpse of it yesterday, personally. And it's a beautiful map. And I think the pros will make that one look like a lot of fun.
And Lethamyr, he has churned out so many of these custom game modes. Truly an artisan craftsman when it comes to these Rocket League custom maps. And we'll hear from him later today, which I very much look forward to. He is traveling by horse and carriage, which can take some time. And also with bandits out there, we hope he gets here safe.
He's well protected. In fact, I think we set our knight Sir Furtive to go collect him as he comes up in his knight and carriage, or his horse and carriage. So he's well protected, and he will get here on time later on. So I'm excited to see listen to his point of view. He worked very, very hard on these maps. All these guys did. And I mean, we would not be having these contests without him.
Yes, and Corelli, I'm going to give you the speaking platform now because I need to talk to my servant really quick. Servant! Little runner!
Oh dear.
Find out where this darn squire is!
I don't even have servants.
Let's start this next game now! Go!
Wow.
I apologize.
That's okay. We didn't hear a thing, so.
Okay, well, as the runner goes about his business looking for this lost squire, we will take a respite. We will be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, and we are very...
I command you!
King Dazerin!
Start the game!
I'm sorry for the delay!
I'm tired of the talking!
Start the game! No!
Start the game now!
I'm sorry, King Dazerin. We will get things back on track immediately. Start it! I don't care if they're back. The show must go on.
Oh,
Immediately!
No. Oh, my. It feels good to be a prince right now. As
I
do
was
not-
All right, the games are starting.
I do not see Rocket League!
Please,
Someone
production
please
people,
start the game.
switch
We're
right
gonna
now.
lose game.
Right now. I don't care if they're AFK. Go to the field. I don't care. Go to the field right now.
There we go.
Thank you. King Dazerin, the games have started. They're,
Uncle James!
they're taking a practice lap before the kickoff.
We almost just lost Lord James over there to King Dazerin. He's a feisty king. He demands Rocket League, and Rocket League is what he'll get as we jump into game 2. James, Lord James, you okay over there?
Even noblemen must serve the king. Whew, I'm okay.
That's what he does to you. I'd hate to see what he does to the servant.
King Dazerin will be taking over later on in the show. If I am still alive tomorrow, I will be excited to see how it goes.
I hope we get to see you. Otherwise, King Dababrin's going to be on a lot more than he wants.
Now we'll see how this second game goes. As we saw before, the Stockton clan, with their prize fighter, Lion Blaze, was able to score a couple three-pointers. Seeing some wall play come out now, and I expect to see more bounce shots, whether it's off the wall. Because you see those straight-on shots easily saved.
Yeah, but there's good power. They get that power shot right on target. And these players, they can slot it. Oh, that one's just low. We saw a couple times Lion Blaze. He was able to get behind it and put it perfectly on target. So any opportunity, these players will take it. With the speed of the ball, you can really shoot from anywhere. It's still tough to get to with that power.
In this first minute,
Woo!
having some action, but no scoring points yet on the board. As we said before, maybe you're just tuning in now, the rings determine how many points you get. The highest ring worth 3 points. The second highest worth 2. The bottom ring worth 1. There was a 1-point shot denied.
We saw no 1 points in the, or scores, I should say, in the previous game. Excuse me. Is that one just low?
Another low
of a 2-point ring is maybe a follow-up. Ooh, that one just in the middle of everything. Lion Blaze, can he slot it? Just a little bit low again.
coming up close. This is a chance for Manfield Knights. They've narrowly escaped defeat multiple times now. You see these shots just a touch low.
There's a lot more intention in this game. I think players really figured out how to use this bounciness to their advantage. You're seeing a lot more shots that are scary, close to target or on target. That's good to see. You know, we talked about that. You know, figured these players need a game to kind of get into it. There's a good little second touch from Jacob to get Manfield Knights. Still a scoreless game as we pass the halfway point.
Still scoreless, which is unbelievable. The amount of scoring we saw last game, it was 8-6 or something crazy.
Yeah. I think 9 were scored by Stockton.
Yeah,
Clan.
9. That one at the end didn't count. It was an own goal.
True. Oh, did he get a flip? He did.
Will it matter? No.
No, it will not.
It looked cool, though.
It did look cool, and you know what? In my mind, you get points for that. But at the end of the day, that will not win you the contest.
Hard. Wall pass. And there's a shot opportunity. It goes for the 3-point ring. And it was off to the side.
And I wonder, you know, if players are thinking about the opportunity cost of going for 3, if you could get the 2-or-1 at a much easier shot. A lot of 3-point, 2-point shots coming out here from really both sides. Oh my. That one almost pinching in, but a good clear.
This is going to come down to the wire. Gold is. Second effort was shut down. Another block, and you see the ball getting launched straight up into the air.
Yeah, those back boosters really help out keeping the attack on.
Oh,
Oh my, Lion Blaze almost! He has been the star in this lobby between both sides, and especially for Stocktane Clan. And he almost puts another one away.
And you see the ball launcher at the middle of the field, messing up the players. Banfield Knights, will they be able to take advantage of the fact that the Stocktane Clan has hammered the post so many times?
20 seconds left. Overtime works the same way as it does in normal games. So with the last 10 seconds trickling down out of our timepieces, we may see the first overtime.
And that point, the shot, it doesn't come through.
Oh.
Now, the ball still floating.
I mean, they could probably keep this up for a while, honestly. There you go. They'll kill it in the end.
And now this is interesting, Corelli, because the points don't matter. It will be the first to score, 1, 2, or 3. Any ring in play.
Very good point. It really doesn't matter where you shoot as long as it's on target. Maybe this could be it. Oh, Ajax, he didn't get to the ceiling. That ball teased him. It didn't come back down.
Jacob, you see him floundering, but Rapid. There goes for the pass, actually. And now Adam trying to bump Rapid off the back wall, but Rapid was there for the hit.
What a shot from Rapid. Oh, my. It's not the first time I've seen a player get duped by that center booster. It's tough to read and definitely unexpected.
The magic field around.
Oh!
The magic field around the back wall in the middle of the field will send the ball launched, and Ajax will even the series for the Manfield Knights.
What a shot from Ajax. And then just another one that's just rolling out. He has the backflip shot. You know these guys can put it away. What a shot from him. Manfield Knights tying up the series, 1-1.
Lovely shot there. And the one-pointer, the only one-point shot that we have seen so far. And it was to claim victory. Ajax, a beautiful play. And now the Manfield Knights still have some hope in this battle. And you see this type of battle play out even in the plays and in the theaters, Corelli, where you think a team or an army is done. They'll be defeated on the field, and then there's a surge, a second wind. And it seems that the Manfield Knights have found theirs.
A battle cry comes out from the Manfield Knights in the form of Ajax. And very, very good shot from him. But to be fair, Lion Blaze had that one come off the ring and out. This one would have been over. It would have been a 2-0. So a second life for the Manfield Knights here.
Yeah, there was a dance. Certainly, Lion Blaze, he was misstepping in some key moments, hitting it off the ring. And there were so many chances. If you look back, the Stocktane Clan came within inches of scoring multiple times. And now it's going to come down to this final game. The Manfield Knights winning 1-0 in Quidditch, which I think will be a rare scoreline. I don't think we'll see that too much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I do not think we're going to see a 1-0 game. Maybe a 1-goal game, but not a 1-0 game. And we'll have to see how these teams come out here in this last game. I'm a little worried for Manfield Knights, Stocktane Clan. They do have Smellsworth as their dark warlock. I don't know what he's going to do here in this last game. Maybe cast a spell against the other side.
Yes. And you wonder if he had poor accuracy and accidentally cursed his own team.
He might have.
It seemed like they were plagued with inaccuracy.
Yeah. He's not a very good warlock, apparently.
Well, when you're a king like that, a lot of times it is not really a meritocracy. You're born into it. So, Smellsworth looking to have his Warriors bounce back. The shot off the ring. Ooh. So this time the Manfield Knights come close, and Ajax with a 3-point shot. He was the hero of the last game, and he looks to be the hero yet again.
That was so close there initially, and then that one almost came off again of his own teammate, but Ajax, what a shot again, putting it away. Manfield Knights up by 3.
Ajax. What a momentous play. Now a long shot. The double tap was open. But the accuracy, again, not there. It was a difficult play. And now that ball floating across the Stocktane's field.
Ooh.
The shot, the three-pointer, off the ring again!
Not again. And it was Lionblaze on the shot, too. He's been so good for Stocktane Clan, but now two crucial misses, and almost the Manfield Knights get a two-pointer.
It has to be heartbreaking. Back-to-back shots coming out for the Manfield Knights. Lionblaze again, going for three, and it's low!
And I don't know if he didn't get the boost that he wanted off the centerpiece there. I thought maybe he was using. That's a good second shot from Ajax again, popping off. It's 1 point this time, but the accuracy for Ajax has been on point for the last 3 goals.
And with that free throw from Ajax, it becomes a 2-possession game now for Stocktane Clan.
I don't know what Stocktane Clan have to do. Smellsworth, get your boys in line here. Or get your knights, excuse me. I don't know what you have to do. Your squires.
They're not even knights yet, apparently.
Apparently they're not knights. Your warlocks in training, whatever you want to call them. They have been suffering. Maybe. Oh, that's a good off effort, but not on target.
And here's a nice chance again, going for three, and you see Lionblaze in the middle multiple times now, trying to get under that ball, and he comes up just short. So you'll wonder if those adjustments will come out. Lionblaze is inching closer and closer. He's getting multiple looks. And if you keep giving him looks like that, he will make those adjustments.
Good shot again.
Another
from
one.
Lionblaze.
Oh,
That one was a little bit more lofty. And look at Roll Diz. This is what I'm talking about. He's just sitting on the back wall. Look at it bounce all the way from inside to attack in the midfield. And straight back. They got a plan, James. They got a plan here on the Stocktane side, but they're not scoring. That's the issue.
that is the issue indeed. Not much time left to make their move. There's the ball launcher. And you see Jacob looking more comfortable using that ball launcher setup. You roll that ball across the middle, perhaps you can go for that three-point ring.
Ooh. Adam, almost. That would have been a beautiful one if you just got under a little bit more there. Bolt Diz can't quite get to it. Scary situation for Stocktane Clan, but they do get out. Now Rapid, he just can't get to it. Manfield Knights are just all over him.
And the ball just missing the launcher. Jacob getting dunked on. Another shot, a two-pointer from Adam.
Don't let the score fool you. It can turn around quite quickly here. Not everything's a one-goal point, and that's two for Adam. What a shot from him. Honestly, probably one of the better shots we've had from the sidewall there. And he gets two back for Stocktane Clan. It's not over yet.
Wow, 85 millstones per hour. That one impressive.
Oh my.
And now a shot again. And Stocktane Clan, if they hit the three-pointer, they can win. And we've seen Lionblaze get very close multiple times. You feel like he's getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And that three-point shot, well, we see a one-point shot. That's going to make things easier.
Finesse from Lionblaze, and they'll take it. Plenty of time left on the clock, and as long as they're scoring, things are good. They'll take the 1 point. I think they would have at least liked the 2 point there to not have to, force it here in the final minute. But now, any score at least keeps them in the game.
It is all coming down to this. The final minute. The teams neck and neck. Stocktane Clan making their last stand.
The final attempt. A little bit of a jump here for the ball. And maybe an opportunity for Stocktane Clan. That one coming dangerously across. But Manfield Knights all over it. Like I said, Stocktane Clan feel like they have a plan, and they're all behind the ball here. This one a bit too heavy as Jacob gets away with it.
And with the ball speed, it's very easy to let that ball get away from you. The setup touch is not really that possible.
Oh my.
Oh! Out in front of the 1 point
he got
lead.
it!
Lion
He got
Blaze
it!
has done it. He's tied the game.
Those boosters in the back popped the ball up for him, just in front of the net, and nobody could get back in time. They got too far in front of the net. And what a shot from Lion Blaze. He's been the shooter for Stockton Clan, and they tie it up with 17 left.
Unbelievable. The skill and determination. Stockton Clan, they've come back and gotten to some sort of safety.
No.
It's
What?
lifting Lion Blaze! What on earth was that?
The magic flowing through Stockton Clan. Smellsworth has cast a spell on this ball to carry it into the 3 points. What on earth? I can't believe that just went in. And Ajax there on the challenge as well. 0-second time. They're going to get one more for the road. 8-4 in the end. A comeback of this century for Stockton Clan.
Stockton Clan found themselves on the back foot and fought through it. A valiant victory from Stockton Clan.
Wow. You know, James, I've lived a very, very long life at the
And
right
privileged.
privileged
As
life.
you should, as you deserve.
And as I enter my geriatric stage at 27 here, I think I've lost a couple more years watching that one, as very intense, very close between those two teams. And Stockton Clan, what a comeback here to finish out the series.
Yes, the Stockton Clan avoids the stocks. You've seen the Evil Warlock King Sir Smellsworth can be brutal. So they didn't want to lose that game, and they didn't. Lion Blaze, brilliant, but also the team in general looked so good. Even those missed shots, that won't tarnish their reputation, Corelli. They had multiple looks, and you think once they have that practice under their belt, they're going to be even more deadly the next time they play Quidditch.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we said, we expected these teams, these Squires, to figure it out. And after that first game, it really got a lot more crisp. A lot more ideas came out from the players. And that's what we expected from these experienced Squires. They put on a show for us. One that certainly does not deserve tomatoes. I can't wait to whip out the tomatoes. But a very good first series of the day here in Quidditch.
Yes, a lovely series indeed. And there were other matches happening on a different field, one that we don't cover here in this theater. And each of these teams fighting for points, which will determine who wins after this weekend fair is over. And Corelli, I believe we have the scoreboard that we can take a look at to see where these clans are in the current war.
Yes, I believe it was the Supersonic Knights, Mira's team, 2-0ing Platt Dynasty, which was Queen Chell's team, was the one that we did not see. Let's see if we take a look here at our fancy graphic. There they are. Yep, Supersonic Knights, 1 point for them. Stockton Clan, 1 point for them. These are series wins, and a fantastic start here for the pink and orange.
And honestly, a bit of a surprise. I thought the Platt Dynasty was the strongest army out there, and they were not able to pull down the win. So the Supersonic Knights, like you said, in the lead, tied with Stockton Clan. In the Stockton Clan and Madfield Knights battle, if that series is any if it's any example of what we're in store for this weekend, then I think we're going to have neck and neck battles throughout.
Well, we are in for a treat, because I do believe we're going to be having a Platt Dynasty and the Manfield Knights coming up next, which is going to be a fantastic show, because you pointed out Platt Dynasty, they already lost their first match 0-2. We just saw the Manfield Knights, and I'm excited to see what Platt Dynasty brings to the table here.
So we will roll right into this. The next match, Platt Dynasty versus the Manfield Knights, who we just saw lose in a devastating fashion.
And this is the Platt Dynasty team of Beast Mode, Torment, and T. Corel here. And you know what? Maybe they just needed a series to get warmed up. You see a lot of the teams, or a lot of the players on this Platt Dynasty side, you pointed out. A lot of good mechanical prowess. see how they do.
Rapid. Going for it. And we saw the strategy, a very defensive strategy out of the Manfield Knights. You wonder if we'll start seeing more aggression come out. Was it worth it having somebody play back and guard the rings, having a keeper? Or do you put more chasers, seekers, whatever you want to call it? Do you bring them up?
Well, I think it certainly paid off for Stock Tank Clan having rolled Diz on the rings the entire time, basically, on their own side. And maybe that's Plat Dynasty's problem. Yeah, we don't know. We didn't see their first match. Maybe they were too aggressive. Who knows? Oh, close one there for Torment.
And that shot, it was an open look. It didn't happen. Plat Dynasty. I love their kingdom's colors.
It is very
That
fitting.
icy blue.
Very fitting for royalty here. Blue is a very royal color.
Hard shot.
My.
Narrow miss. We've seen a couple narrow misses now. Manfield Knights seem to be the aggressors. And there, Rapid will strike the aggressor. Lands the blow.
A three-point shot. He really had to get up to this one. He was below the ring on the shot. That's tough. And I like seeing the dinosaurs. They haven't been dead for that long, I guess. But
A what?
coming out.
What?
Yeah, dinosaur.
I know not what this is.
True. Actually, I forgot.
Is it like that? Something from the pox? A dinosaur? It's like a black plague.
Have you ever seen a cat?
Yes.
So if you take the fur off the cat, and then
Cook it.
no, you don't cook it. No, you do not cook it, and then add really big teeth. That's basically what a dinosaur is.
Cat stew.
You're eating
Delicious.
cats.
One of my favorites. The ball bouncing harmlessly in the mid, avoiding the launcher. The setup shot. T. Corell wasn't able to find the accuracy. Another shot opportunity. This one causing some confusion on the back line. Jacob at tap up. Now the air dribble play. You see a pinch coming out. Sends it back to the middle, but it was cut off well by Beast Mode.
Not seeing too much out of Plat Dynasty right now. Manfield Knights certainly have the edge. Obviously, they're up by 3, but have just looked better in the gameplay as well. They haven't really put together anything that dangerous. Manfield Knights, though, threatening once again.
Plat Dynasty trying to summon a goal. It looks like all the attempts are failing.
Oh. Ooh, that was a
Hard
close
bounce
one,
off
too.
the backboard. That tip perhaps will open up a shot. We see a double commit. Now the pinch over. That one bouncing high. And Ajax with a key challenge. Torment making
Torment.
the most out of that
Yeah.
infinite boost.
Yeah. Hey, if you got infinite amount, you might as well use it. And he certainly did, basically coming from the ground. Now that one comes clean off the back wall. No Manfield Knight player there to receive it. The shot just can't get it up high enough from Plat Dynasty. A lot of low shots coming out. Maybe some habits from these players. Keep those shots low and away. Here's a couple of sets from Rapid. He does at least push it to the Plat Dynasty side.
With the ball bounciness what it is, the fact that Rapid was actually able to successfully complete a reset is impressive.
Definitely. And we haven't really seen too much of that. A couple double taps on the sidewall. Nobody getting a double tap here on a goal, I don't believe, in the 2 matches that we've seen so far.
It has to be a three-pointer here.
Oh!
That one off the 2-point ring and out. Beast Mode Getting
Oh,
lost.
is
That
it
one
in?
off the
What?
ceiling and in.
What?
Ajax. The ceiling bouncer three-pointer.
What is this from Ajax? What a shot off the ceiling and in. It's just in. And it's 6-0. It just makes the scoreline look that much worse. Manfield Knights, the 6-0 victory here in Game 1.
The Manfield Knights bouncing back wonderfully from their 3-game series loss to the Stockton Clan. And they look like the better team out there, Corelli. You saw multiple shot opportunities bouncing out to the Platt Dynasty at the midfield. A setup that you think that, we saw Lion Blaze going for those shots as well. And it seems that he was also low, but he was going for the 3-point almost exclusively on those bounce shots, whereas the Platt Dynasty, they weren't able to really even get it above the 1-point ring. So we'll see how they make some adjustments.
It was very strange from Platt Dynasty. They really couldn't get under the ball and pop it up, especially on those ground shots. They were well below the mark on all 3 rings, and that's why we didn't see them score. Manfield Knights, they looked like a formidable opponent against Stockton Clan, and then they come out here in Platt Dynasty and really show their stuff, and 1 game away from taking this series.
And I think this strategy is to hit it as high as you can. You saw Adam with the, or was it Ajax rather, with the ceiling bouncer that went into the 3. If you go for it and trip it as high as you can, worst case scenario.
What?
Oh!
Torment!
How did that go in?
It just climbed in for him. He lands on it off the kickoff. What in the... What? What in the flat earth? How did that go in for Torment?
Calculated.
Wow.
Torment. The black magic goal. Another shot. That one will be high. The Platt Dynasty needed some hope, and they found it thanks to Torment. Torment. He has been a boost fiend as well, if you've watched him. I don't think he lets go.
No. Why not? Here comes T. Corell. That time not getting over it. Second touch. Maybe a little bounce. No, didn't get anything from those back boosters. Oh, my. That was
Platt Dynasty.
What?
Oh! We're
How did
starting
this
to
all
see
work out?
corner shots now. This was Jacob now going for a corner boost, or a corner play.
That's the same way Torment scored.
Yep. And I think the players are starting to unlock the secrets of Quidditch.
Ah. The secret formula to Quidditch. And both sides taking advantage. 2 points. All tied up now.
And this is an important series, because whoever wins this will be tied for second place.
Oh, that one. Those bounces from the corner, they are scary at the moment.
Another one. You're seeing the corner start to be under assault, and Corelli, that wasn't even a factor in the first series.
No, not at all. Here's a good shot from Ajax, just keeping the keeper honest. Are there keepers in Quidditch? I don't know. Are there actual positions?
There are.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there's the keeper, the seeker, the beater, and the chaser.
Got it.
You strike me as a beater, Corelli. Strong forearms.
Absolutely.
An eye for the ball.
Absolutely. One of the best beaters in the business, for sure.
Ajax trying to find a teammate up on the sidewall. Ugly fight for possession at the moment.
Ooh.
That shot off the ring! It would have been a one-pointer, but that would have been enough to take the lead.
Oh, can
another bounce off the bottom of the ring. Do you believe it?
No, I don't know.
Off the ring and in!
Rapid. What? Oh my, beast mode robbed. And then rapid. Down the field, off the inside of the ring and in.
Rapid. All the way across the field. A laser. Don't even know what that is, but it felt appropriate to say.
I've never heard of such thing.
I meant to say a luthier.
A luthier, of course.
He makes musical instruments from his car. Beautiful.
His car? Don't know this car. I only know
Carriage. Yes.
Yes.
We shortened it to car.
It's true. It's new slang.
2-point lead for the Manfield Knights. Flat Dynasty. Getting demoed rapid. Obliterating one enemy.
Oh, beast mode.
Ooh.
Off the ceiling there. That would have been pretty shot.
Rapid will turn.
Oh, here comes the pinch.
Well defended, though. You saw that Rapid wanted to pinch, and now going for the double. The ball launching up high, a narrow miss from Torment. And even there, Beast Mode wanted to get the chip up. Fakes out one defender. Coming down to the wire. The Manfield Knights might be able to sweep this series. Corelli, and another shot barely off. The 2-point ring has been the favorite for the Manfield Knights.
They've been slotting it. And another big clear. This one coming back for Plat Dynasty. Still plenty of time. Really, any score is good for them at this point. Just to get back into it. Oh my! Almost a second touch. She got it again! And it's still defended!
A third! Wait!
Here comes. It's in for Ajax! Off the wall and into the hoop. Oh my, T. Corel almost got away with it there. And what a shot.
The effort was there on defense. The save looked good. But it was a flurry. An all-out siege. Oh, that one narrowly missing. If that goes in, Corelli, that would have been a tie game.
Yeah.
That was the 3-point ring.
That would have been the tie. Just still can't get under it enough, Torment there. And it's tough to with the ball speed and bounciness. It comes at you that fast. It's tough to stay under it, or at least high enough to get shot on target. This one.
Ooh, and a miss hit there from Torment. The Plat Dynasty need to target that 3-point ring. It's their only hope.
It really,
Otherwise, the Manfield Knights will get the point over them.
It really feels like they have to. Maybe Beast Mode can't get a touch on it. They might get one more chance here for Plat Dynasty. Is that one saved away? And this one a bullet back to the 2-point ring on the Plat Dynasty side. Plat Dynasty not really getting behind it. It's going to be killed down and away. Wow. Manfield Knights victorious once again.
The Manfield Knights have ridden over the Plat Dynasty. Perhaps living up to their name. Plats are not necessarily known for being that good at Rocket League.
And Manfield Knights doing great honor to King Sunless Khan to get themselves back into it. They get their first point on the board in the series after falling to Stocktang Clan earlier on.
That battle was not as close. You saw the difficulties there from the Plat Dynasty, not able to get the height on those shots. But we did start to see more advanced strategies come into play. The players out there on the battlefield realizing how tactically important those corners can be, especially when you're going for that 2-point ring. We'll see if that comes into play more as we move on, Corelli.
Yes, really using that corner to their advantage, like you said. A lot more, I would say, carriage control here that we saw from the teams here. So, Quidditch has evolved very quickly through the first few series, and excited to see our last one.
And now we have to take our scheduled mead and mutton break, and when we come back, we will have more Quidditch. Welcome back to the Gold Rush Renaissance Ruckus. Corelli, we're a few series in now, and we're starting to see which kingdoms are performing the best.
Yes, we just saw our duel, our contest between the Manfield Knights and Platt Dynasty. Manfield Knights took down Platt Dynasty 2-0 on this stream, and on the other stream, the Supersonic Knights, Queen Mira's team, took down Stocktane Clan in King Smellsworth 2-1. So a very close competition between those two kingdoms.
So Miramasa, her kingdom, is sounding like the kingdom to beat. And the next match that we'll have up is the Supersonic Knights, who is led by Queen Miramasa, and the Manfield Knights, who we saw just take a victory over the Platt Dynasty.
3 times in a row now for Manfield Knights, and they're 1-1 on the main stream here. But like you said, they got to take down Queen Mira, and she is looking very, very strong with her 3 knights.
So the Manfield Knights, a big opportunity here to make a power move. The Supersonic Knights, I believe, Corelli, undefeated. Is that correct?
I'm pretty sure they are. I don't have that, but I'm pretty sure they are undefeated at the moment. Let me take a little peek here. Let me go check with the timekeeper and see what he has to say. He's been
the bookie.
Undefeated, the timekeeper has said.
Impressive.
So, yes.
The Manfield Knights, though, Corelli, we even saw it in their first series. They were in the lead in those final moments, almost an undefeated team themselves. So I think this matchup could be another close one.
Yeah, Manfield Knights looking to be maybe the second best or maybe the best, depending on what they can do here against the Supersonic Knights. They have been a pleasure to watch, and Ajax has been a star, I think, on this player. He has done so well for his team to put away those tough shots. Jacob as well. Rapids had a couple of great shots. So Manfield Knights, not a team to sleep on.
Yes, you don't want to sleep on them, because that is when the assassins come. And they kill you. Trust me, I know. That's how I got into power in my current place.
Well, that is disturbing, James. I took the noble way of being born into power.
Yes. Sure. Okay. Well, we're sitting here waiting for our final match of the Quidditch round, which will be the Supersonic Knights versus the Manfield Knights. So we'll wait a few moments longer and hopefully have an update on when that series will be able to start, Corelli.
And, we talked about it a couple times now, but, Quidditch has become stronger, or, the teams have become stronger and stronger. We talked about the corner play that we saw in the last series. That really started to pan out for a lot of teams. We've seen those long-range shots, some strategies as well, putting players on that back wall. So I'm interested to see what the Supersonic Knights have in store for us, because I think we know what the game plan is for Manfield Knights, and we haven't seen too much of Supersonic Knights.
And the Supersonic Knights, as we even saw in the last game, the corners becoming more important, especially that 2-point ring, vulnerable to those corner bounces. Perhaps Supersonic Knights has some experience in Quidditch, or maybe they found early on a strategy that works for them. So we are going to find that out, actually, right now. The Supersonic Knights up against the Manfield Knights.
I think another thing that's pretty interesting, too, is we haven't really seen that many 1-point scores. It's actually been a lot of 2s and 3s. The 1s have been quite rare.
And you feel like the 1 would be the easiest ring to go for, and with the height and the struggles that players have had with the height, multiple shots just a touch low. Whew. Maybe quality is not as important as quantity when you're thinking about the rings, which ones to target.
Yeah, maybe not. I do like the pink from the Supersonic Knights. It's a nice color, a bright one. A very nice moss green here for Manfield Knights, but the pink, it pops for this royal team. Oh my, Tristan!
Wow, Tristan! Tristan, one of the players you said to look out for, Corelli.
Look, I told you, I feel like he was a steal in the 3rd round. I was surprised to see him go that low, and finally getting to see him take the field here, and boy, starting off strong.
And we've seen some low-scoring games. This goal, though, coming in the first minute. The Supersonic Knights, they are the team, the kingdom to beat right now. Their army seems unmatched. That's a high pop. Rapid trying to hit that harmlessly to the corner, but the attack is oncoming. The double tap opportunity almost comes through. Supersonic Knights, they walk away without a goal, but they'll be happy with the pressure they're putting on.
They might be undefeated for a reason here. They're looking really strong against the Manfield Knights, who have looked, decent against most of the opposition that we've seen so far. But right now, the Knights in pink are taking it to the ones in green at the moment.
The Manfield Knights be looking to get back into this. Rapid on the prowl, taking that last man back position. It's a dangerous ball. You see two go for it for the Manfield Knights. Now it's back down to Tristan. That first touch perplexing many players because of the ball bounciness. And now that shot, not going to go. Another opportunity right under that 2-point ring. You see multiple shots. That one will be a setup. The shot going for the 3. It was the 2, and it was just high.
Wait, here comes Ajax. Opportunity here for maybe the Manfield Knights if they can get around it, but Supersonic Knights too good. And Turo still getting the flip on that one, even with his behind. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Supersonic Knights. They look strong. They look confident here in this contest.
And comfortable.
Yeah.
And you see that first touch from Shock. Gorgeous. Going for a
my.
third. Shock! Shock comes up short. But was that not dazzling?
Oh, it was beautiful. Exuberant from Shock to put that one on target. Great touches across the field, and here he comes again. That went a little bit too hard, but maybe setting up Tristan as he's going the wrong way.
That 1-point ring. Not really many players going for it. And there's the corner bounce.
Oh my.
Going the distance, but shut down. The 3-point ring shot is short. The 3-point ring has been elusive. Even there, landing between the 2 and 3-point, and the double tap opportunity fading away.
I really like the players using that middle bounce pad to hold a flip and use it at the right time. Seeing that used by Supersonic Knights quite a bit here. They have players just flying across the screen. I saw a couple on the ceiling, one on the back wall. They're just everywhere right now.
Immediately out of the stables, we saw a goal. But since, it has been quiet. Supersonic Knights, though, Corelli almost getting a 3-point shot. You see that one nicking the ring. These rings are pretty big. How are so many shots hitting the exterior?
It's true. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity to score here. It's not like these things are tiny. And so many players just off the mark. Now, this one going the wrong way. Tristan, that one almost finding the 2-point mark there for Supersonic Knights as Manfield Knights do get out.
And now the pressure starting to mount. The Manfield Knights looking for a last-second comeback. The double tap will send it out to the middle.
This might
Corner
be it.
pass.
Can he get to it?
No, he cannot. But there will be a second effort. The shot won't be good. Manfield Knights have to keep it airborne, and there's the pop. Looked like the ball launcher sent it up, and Shock will end the game with a 0-second 2-point score.
Oh, was that what that was? It came off the launchers in the back. Oh, okay. I was wondering how that bounced.
Looked like the launcher.
Yeah, it looked like the launchers there. It didn't matter. Either way, that game was over. Shock was either going to score it or was going to die right there. And the Supersonic Knights, well, they're undefeated for a reason. And they've only, I just looked back and checked with our bookkeeper. They've only lost one single game so far.
Wow.
They have looked very strong against all opposition here.
And Tristan, I believe he was the one who started out that game in the first minute with a goal. And then that last second goal from Shock. The game was pretty close up until that point. The Manfield Knights had some opportunities, but if you look at the opportunities on a scale and you're trying to determine whether they're a witch or not, I would say that the Supersonic Knights, they were not. They were not. But they did have some sort of magic. It was beautiful to see. They had so many opportunities that it weighed the scale down. And the Manfield Knights had no answer.
No, and they did not have any opportunity, and no witch hunt to be had. I don't think they did not have any magic on their side. Supersonic Knights, though, man, they look strong. That was a fun one to watch, and there might only be one more game in this series, James. With the way it's been going, Supersonic Knights just look that strong.
They certainly do, and as you said before, Corelli, only a single game loss up to this point, so they are the favorite. And if with a win here, they will be on top of the scoreboard heading into the next game mode, which is exactly where you want to be. You want your kingdom on top, crushing your enemies so that any sort of rebellion is immediately extinguished in the minds of your peasants and your opponents. You want to rule with an iron fist, and that is what the Supersonic Knights are doing. Don't be fooled by that pretty pink.
No, they are a tough squad. They have looked strong. And another 5 minutes put into our countdown here as Supersonic Knights. They might just finish out this series with a 2-0 if they keep up the way they've been playing.
The Manfield Knights have not managed to score here against the Supersonic Knights. If this was a duel, the Manfield Knights having their helmets crushed.
Oh. Not getting over. That's a great touch. That one off the post. Maybe a follow-up.
Wow.
Tristan! How did he read it?
And Corelli, look at this first touch from Shock. It almost goes in.
It's already up.
It almost goes in. And Tristan, are you even surprised that he's pre-jumping?
No. This is the guy you want on your team. You want that guy to pre-jump, because if you're going to have a teammate that pre-jumps, you best have one that's going to put it on target. And that's what Tristan gives you. Oh, my.
Strong shot. And this is the strategy that I always wanted to see, Corelli, the all-out attack. Shock and Tristan, they went full offense there, and it paid off. Oh, and the bounce miss!
No. Who was it?
Boo!
Boo!
Throw the tomatoes!
Tomatoes!
Boo!
I want some
Who was it?
tomatoes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tomatoes in chat for that one, please.
Throw them at that defender.
Throw those tomatoes. Get this man out of here.
That is tragic. A defensive flub. The Manfield Knights now finding themselves behind by 4 points. It was 4-0 last game, and it's 4-0 now. We're not even 2 minutes into this game.
Oh my, Turo using that bounce pad. He has a flip here. He's just waiting for it to come to him, but it's just never going to come. And that's a good shot, but not on target. Opportunity was there for Manfield Knights. Just not able to put it away.
Tristan, you see him jumping up to the ceiling, floating in front of the rings. Keeper strats that we have not seen yet. And it almost resulted in a quality opportunity. Tristan there getting a hard hit down the field. The Supersonic Knights playing with the utmost confidence.
And very nice lead at the moment. Maybe some more here. Oh, great save on the back wall there from Manfield Knights to keep that one out. Supersonic Knights still fighting for more.
Save was spectacular. And the corner bounce broken up. Rapid already jumped for that. The defense struggling. Manfield Knights perhaps getting winded.
Ajax, he's been a shooter.
Ajax goes for 2, and he's short again.
They're really going to need him to come alive if they're going to climb back into this one in the final 2 minutes. He's been a shooter for Manfield Knights, but hasn't shown up yet here in this series.
Hero. And Tristan both on the back wall, letting Shock Be the spear.
Oh,
The
Tristan.
fake from Shock. And the shot from Tristan. The old razzle-dazzle.
He was there the entire time in Shock with a great touch off the ceiling. Tristan, you know he's up. You know he's ready to go. Charging full force. And a 5-0 lead now for the Supersonic Knights.
And you saw the cavalry setting up on the hill. Shock was a mere distraction. The real threat was Tristan. And once the feign came out, that's when that deadly blow took place. Tristan, he is really impressing me in this game mode. I feel like his style meshes very well
Yes.
with Quidditch.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is probably going to be his best game mode, and I mean, there's a reason why Supersonic Knights are undefeated so far, and all three of them are performing very well, but I think you've seen what Tristan can do in this game alone. And that's why I said I was surprised to see him go so late in the draft.
5-0. The Manfield Knights
Oh.
need this one there, but it was short. The pass wasn't connected on the shot. Final minute. The Manfield Knights are going to have to get at least a 2 or 3 pointer to keep their hopes alive.
I need something. I need something fast, and maybe this could be it. Then get downfield, but all of Supersonic Knights are ready for it.
Wow. The bounce shot will be stopped. But you can see no one close to Tristan. Tristan in Shock working the ball upfield.
Oh,
It is just
Shock.
a matter of sand falling through the thingy.
The hourglass.
The hourglass, that's the word. I
That's
forgot.
the thingy.
My education failed me. As I said, I got into my position not through scholarships, but through debauchery.
Well, I was lucky enough to be born with a brain. My parents were very, very smart and supersonic.
Nobility.
Nobility, yes. Or at least I tell myself that I'm smart. And in honor of the great Queen Mira, Supersonic Knights have claimed victory. Once again, a 2-0 victory here.
And that was a convincing victory. Even in the first game, we saw the power that Tristan, Shock, and Turo all had. And Tristan especially, aerial expertise.
Yep.
He was natural out there. It was like he was riding the Nimbus 2000.
It really was.
And he drove over his opponents.
And, you know, we were lucky that there's not a Stitch out there, because he would have caught it. He would have. He's that good. And again, he was slept on, and you see why. You see why I called him out. He looked good in that series.
And my question, Corelli, is, do you think that we'll just see certain teams and certain players excel in certain game types, or do you think that Supersonic Knights are a team that really has all the pieces to dominate every game mode like we saw this one?
I think this one in particular benefits players like Tristan. A lot of space, high ceiling, an infinite boost.
Infinite boost.
I think most of these have infinite boost, though. But there's a lot of individual talent that you can really pull out from yourself to create these opportunities. So more teamwork will be needed in something like volleyball, for example.
Yes, volleyball, a little bit shorter of a field as well. So
Yep.
We'll see if Tristan's aerial expertise comes in handy there, or if it's going to be more of a ground-based game, preventing that ball from hitting the sand. But we'll have to wait to find out. Right now, we're going to go and take a look at the scoreboard to see where these kingdoms stand in the overall games.
And I don't think it'll be a shock to see Supersonic Knights sitting 3-0, Platt Dynasty 0-3.
That's shocking. Shocking.
Well, they are called Platt Dynasty, James. And so I feel like, if anything, your name is important. And living up to your reputation, your name is all that you have here in the Renaissance time. So Platt Dynasty doing just that.
The Platt Dynasty probably won't find many allies.
Yeah, true.
They are getting trampled.
They're going to be conquered soon.
Platt Dynasty maybe should have reconsidered that name, but it is what it is. In the Platt Dynasty, honestly, after the draft, I thought they were going to be one of the stronger teams, but these game modes really are different. There's something else, and players not really practicing, I would imagine, too much in preparation. So the Platt Dynasty will have to go back to the war room and the war board. What I don't even know what you call it, but they're gonna have to re-strategize.
They definitely are. It's Stock Tank Clan. Yeah, it's still in it 2 games here, so very, very close still. It's only our first contest, and Supersonic Knights come out on top here right in the beginning.
And Corelli, really, to set the tone and set the mood,
Yes.
we have hired one of the realm's best bards. We have Turtle with a short song. Take it away.
Good evening. There once was a fair maiden who hailed from a safe haven, compared wisdom to raven, declared several times taken. But one fine young man had asked for her hand, revealed his detailed plan for an untold romance. But wait, what's that? Cold wind, in fact, a quick, small draft for possibly a magic windcraft. The problem, he's aware, this pain he can't bear. It seems as though he hath forgotten his underwear. For those who lend ears to this tune I do play, and for those who cry tears, unsure of which way, I found my best stay and the best use of pay. With cloth fresh and clean, you would think it's a dream. PSD underwear, it is what I must share. A stitch that won't tear, and a softness so rare. I'm wearing them right now, and you should be too. I even keep a spare of my PSD underwear. Back to you, Jamesbot and Corelli.
Wow.
Bravo.
Can we get a clap? A clap for our
Bravo.
bard. Incredible.
Wonderfully done. Wonderfully done. And to rate that tune, we have the lovely, the excellent, and the winning Queen Miramasa with us. Welcome to the show. Corelli, I hear nothing.
I hear nothing too. Oh, there she
hello.
is.
Close.
Your Majesty.
Welcome to the show, and congratulations on that epic victory.
Good day. Thank you so much.
So, when you were picking this team, did you realize just how dominant they were going to be?
Well, of course, there are 3 very talented players. And of course, I expected them to dominate. I was just very surprised that Tristan wasn't picked earlier yet. And I consider myself very, very lucky to have such a steal on my team.
You are quite knowledgeable in your knight's pick, Queen Mira. I too thought that Tristan should have gone a lot earlier, so you did get a steal there in the 3rd round. Was there a strategy coming into this in picking your squires?
Yes, well, we actually had a good strategy talk. I don't want to leak anything though.
Okay.
So I don't want to go into detail too much, but I told them score more goals than your opponent and you should be good. And well, they did.
That's unbelievable.
Top
and honestly,
analysis.
only nobility can come up with such a brilliant war strategy.
Yeah.
That is remarkable. That is remarkable. And now we have to prepare for basketball. And for basketball, how is your team feeling going into basketball, Miramas?
Well, I think we have proven ourselves to be pretty confident up in the air. So I think that will not be a problem for my team. And very confident in shooting as well. I have seen some really good angles from Tristan. I have seen I've heard very good comms from Shock. Some very good shots from Turinturo. I think we will take this one pretty confidently.
Well, Corelli, and I'm sorry to cut you off. We do have to get a word from our sponsors in eventually, but before we do that, I want to ask Queen Miramasa if there's anything she would like to say to all the peasants in her kingdom who are proud of the work that she has done.
Wait, sorry. Can you say that to me once again? I am so sorry.
Would you like to say anything to all those peasants out there who are proud of your victory?
Well, practice is gonna make perfect, and you will get there. I believe.
There you go, peasants. Practice makes perfect. So get out there in those fields, practice that plowing, and make sure to pay your taxes. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we will have basketball. Stay with us.